Hi everyone, and welcome back to the GuideWell Insights Lounge. This is Kate Warnock live on location at the 2017 AHIP Institute and Expo, and we have one of our favorite guests ever, Mr. Mark Stryker. Mark, welcome back.
Hello, Ms. Kate. How are you?
Doing great. So, Mark,
Excellent.
Of course, you're the Vice President of Business Development. Is that the right way? Of GuideWell Connect.
That's
so,
right.
Mark, let's start, with just getting your thoughts on, you've been here at AHIP. It just kind of really officially kicked off. What are you hearing on the floor?
It has been very interesting. From Joe Swedish to a lot of the other speakers, the themes have been really consistent, and it's been cost, medical cost, admin costs, cost of care continuum cost, you name it. And so that has been a consistent theme all day long. It's been interesting because unless those folks were talking offline and coordinating their messages,
right, everybody's
pretty much thinking the same thing.
Wow.
It was very interesting to hear that Joe Swedish said for Anthem that they're expecting by 2018, I think, that pharmaceuticals cost may be more than 50% of their total medical spend.
Wow.
So that trajectory, and that's up from 30% just a little while back. So and another one that was interesting is that the pharma cost was now higher than their total inpatient medical costs that they pay every year. So
phenomenal. It's
just interesting to see that being so much on the minds of the leaders out there that are talking, and so so no doubt on the minds of consumers too, and I know that's where GuideWell Connect kind of comes in, right? You're a consumer facing organization, and you help health plans really help their members get the most out of their health plan. Tell me what's new on the horizon with GuideWell Connect. So this is a big year for us in terms of extending now from what we've historically done in consumer focused sales and marketing for acquisition and renewal and retention, and now really pushing the closure of that loop with member engagement. So taking those same tools and competencies that help us understand how to talk to consumers, how to help them make great decisions about their health plan purchase, and now turning that engine towards how to help the members of the health plan make great decisions about their health care in ways that have the double benefit of supporting their personal health status and supporting the P&L performance of the health plan. So
it's a win-win.
It's a win-win. And so for us, it's important because that puts us at every key touch point in the consumer cycle that the health plan is concerned with.
Right.
And it helps us build business focus with the health plan around not engagement for its own sake, not consumer experience for its own sake, but really nailing it down to specific interactions that support specific benefits for people and for plans.
Well, something that we've heard from some of our other speakers is really around relationship building. And it sounds to me like what GuideWell Connect is striving to do is really helping the health plan make that relationship so that as renewal comes up, every year it's a choice, with consumers, they want to come back.
They do.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That's the beginning of the virtuous cycle that you want to build.
Right.
Right? And that's what is showing for us that's there to be built.
Yeah.
As we see that. And one of the big litmus tests for us in terms of now engagement and member engagement was, in addition to business outcomes and hopefully health outcomes for people that are really absolutely important, well, the other one was, how do the people feel about it? How do they really come out of that interaction with their health plan feeling about that health plan? And one of the best stats that we had out of this was, dropping when health plans engage with their members, sometimes the members don't want to engage with them. It happens.
Right.
And so just seeing that negative outcome drop by 99.5% in the first year that we were doing this.
Oh my goodness.
Relative to other solutions out there.
Wow.
That told us exactly right. Taking the way that we understand how consumers behave, how you interact with them, and then pointing that at a member to help them make continuing good decisions. It works. It works, and it works because the members tell us it works.
Wow. Well, you have so much to talk about, and I know we're going to have you on camera again, but tease for us. We had, right before we joined back with our audience, we just had a really fascinating conversation with someone that's going to be presenting tomorrow, Dr. Eric Rifkin. He's with Johns Hopkins School of Public Health. Tell us a little bit about that conversation.
Well, that was great, wasn't it? What an amazing guy. Been in the business for a long time.
He's a researcher.
And just brass tacks. He's in it for the understanding, the learning, and driving the evolution of care out there in ways that benefit people. And so the way that he talked about helping consumers, people, understand the statistics, where do they fit in terms of these different conditions out there? And what are the probabilities that really this thing is or is not going to impact me?
Yeah.
And then how does that help a person make a decision about their own care? And his, what I got from him is his commitment to that is astounding.
Yes.
And so I think for all you folks watching out there, that's one not to miss. It's going to be a neat time with him, and to see what comes after that. Now, once you folks out there and all of us get keyed to the work that they're doing, I can't wait to see what happens next with that.
Absolutely. So that's Dr. Eric Rifkin. It's going to be on set tomorrow with Andy Lazarus, and talking about this really amazing decision-making tool. I think their interview is around 11:30, but don't worry, we'll tweet it out. So if you're following AHIP Institute, hashtag AHIP Institute on Twitter, you'll see it. You can also go to our LinkedIn company page, GuideWell, and Mr. Stryker as the Mark Stryker. I know that you're going to be tweeting some more too.
Yes, MK. I will be there at MK. Is it bad that we talk to each other in our social media handles? I don't know.
I think people get it. So we're social people. All right, Mr. The Mark Stryker, thanks for joining us here on set at the GuideWell Insights Lounge. We're going to be up with just another minute with another fascinating interview. Keep watching.